Good morning, student. I am Dr. Dharmendra BN. Today I will discuss about format numbers. This is my sixth session. So let us come to the points of what is the definition of format numbers. A format number is an integer of the form fn is equal to 2 to the power of 2 to the power of n plus 1 for all n greater than or equal to 0. So we can observe the terms is when I have to take the first value n is equal to 0, that is f naught is equal to, so substituting the value of 2 to the power of 2 to the power of terms of n is equal to 0, that is 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 0 plus 1. So we know that anything to the power of 0, that is 1, that is 2 to the power of 1 plus 1, that's equal to 2 plus 1, that is 3. F naught is equal to 3. Similarly, when n is equal to 1, f1 is equal to 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 1 plus 1. So that can be written as 2 square plus 1. We know the value of 2 square, that is 4 plus 1, that's equal to 5. Similarly, f2, when n is equal to 2, that is f2 is equal to 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2 plus 1, that's equal to 2 to the power of 4 plus 1. This also is equal to 2 to the power of 4 is 16 plus 1, that is equal to 17. Again, n is equal to 3, that is f3 is equal to 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 3 plus 1. We know the value of 2 cube, that is 8. So therefore 2 to the power of 8 plus 1, that is 256 plus 1, that's equal to 257. Similarly, n is equal to 4, that is equal to 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 4 plus 1, that's equal to, we know the value of 2 to the power of 4, that is 16. So therefore 2 to the power of 16 plus 1, that can be written as 65,536 plus 1, that is equal to 65,537. So now I have to observe that value of f naught, this f naught is equal to 3 and f1 is equal to 5, f2 is equal to 17, f3 is equal to 257 and f4 is equal to 65,537. All are odd numbers. When I have to observe the terms is all are odd numbers. So then all are prime numbers. Definitely the term of up to f0 to f4 all are prime numbers. But the question is, every format number is a prime number, or all format numbers are prime numbers? So the question like that. So there are format number are the great interest in many ways. For example, it was proved by Gauss that if Fn is a prime P, then a regular polygon of P sides can be inscribed in a circle. Okay, inscribed in a circle. Format conjecture that Fn is a prime for all n. So we can observe that next term. In 1732, Euler proved that Fy is not a prime number. The question can observe terms of. So we got that answer. All the format number are not a prime number. So Euler proved that Fy is not a prime number. So we know the value of Fy, that is 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 5 plus 1. That is equal to, but observe this number is not a prime, because Fy can be written as, that is 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 5 plus 1, or it can be written as 2 to the power of 32 plus 1, that is equal to 32, 2 to the power of 32. So we have to split that base, that is the first one is 2 to the power of 4, the next one is 2 to the power of 28 plus 1, and also it can be rewritten as 2 to the power of 4, 2 to the power of 28 can be written as 2 to the power of 7 whole to the power of 4 plus 1, or it can be written as 2 to the power of 4 into a to the power of 4 plus 1, where a is equal to 2 to the power of 7. or the term of 2 to the power of 4 can be rewritten as that is equal to 1 plus a into b minus b to the power of 4 into a to the power of 4 plus 1, where a is equal to 2 to the power of 7 and the value of b that is equal to 5. Definitely when I have to substitute a and b value, that will get 2 to the power of 4. And also we can multiply a to the power of 4 and some simple manipulation, it can be rewritten as that is 1 plus a into b into a to the power of 4 when I have to multiply here, and the remaining term that is 1 minus when I have to multiply these two terms, that is minus a to the power of 4 into b to the power of 4, which implies definitely the value of 1 plus ab divides f5. And what is the value of a into b? So we know the value of a is equal to 2 to the power of 7, that is 128, and b value is 5. So definitely the terms can be written as 1 plus 640 divides f5, or 641 divides f5. So which implies that f5 is not a prime number. Next, we shall move on to the next problem. Prove that Fn is congruent to 7 modulo 10. Fn is congruent to 7 modulo 10. So when you have to observe after the value of 2, that is when I have to taking the value of n is greater than or equal to 2, this value must be satisfied, because we know the value of f2 that is 17, and also the value of f3 that is 257, and f4 that is 65537. Okay, and we have to observe that last digits of f2, f3 and f4 and also the terms of f5, all the numbers are 7. So by using that concept, Fn is congruent to 7 modulo 10. Or we know that when I have to substitute the value of Fn here, or it can be written as 2 to the power of 2 to the power of n plus 1 is congruent to 7 modulo 10. So subtract here, subtract both sides by minus 1. It can be written as that is 2 to the power of 2 to the power of n, here 7 minus 1, that is 6. Or it can be written as 2 to the power of 2 to the power of n is congruent to 6 modulo 10. The condition is for n greater than or equal to 2. So this one proved by an induction method. So therefore the result is true for n is equal to 2. The terms is the first number. The result is true for n is equal to 2. So when I have to substitute here in this term, that is 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2, that is 2 to the power of 2 is, that is 2 to the power of 4, that is 16. Definitely 16 is congruent to 6 modulo 10. So hence the result is true for n is equal to 2. Let us assume that the result is true for the next one is n minus 1. That means here when I have to substitute n or we have to replace n by n minus 1, it can be written as 2 to the power of n minus 1 is congruent to 6 modulo 10. You can call that one as equation 1. It is enough to show that the result is true for n. The term is, that is 2 to the power of 2 to the power of n is congruent to 6 modulo 10. So just we have to observe that equation 1, taking square on both the sides of this congruence, it can be rewritten as, look at, that is 2 to the power of 2 to the power of n minus 1 whole square is congruent to 6 square modulo 10. So when after taking the terms of square, it can be written as, that is 2 to the power of 2 to the power of n minus 1 into 2. The power that we have to multiply the terms is 2 is congruent to, that is, what is the value of 6 square? That is 36 modulo 10. So here we have to observe that power that power that containing 2 is there, 2 to the power of n minus 1 and 2 is there. We should add that power here, that is 2 to the power of n minus 1 plus 1, that get cancelled, that is 2 to the power of n. That is that's equal to 36 is there, modulo 10 means that remainder is 6. So therefore it can be rewritten as 2 to the power of n congruent to 6 modulo 10. Hence the result is true for n. So therefore we can conclude that the result is true for all n. The Fermat number Fn is congruent to 7 modulo 10 for all n greater than or equal to 2. Now we know that to take in that note, we know that the definition of Fn, that is 2 to the power of n plus 1. So when I have to substitute n is equal to 0, that is 3, f not equal to 3, f1 that's equal to 5. So here we have to subtract both sides by 2, that is f1 minus 2 is equal to 5 minus 2. We know the value of 5 minus 2, that is 3. What is 3? 3 is f0. So that is f1 minus 2, that's equal to 3, or that can be written as f0. So definitely f0 divides f1 minus 2. A similar way, when I have to take n is equal to 2, f2 is equal to 17. Here also when I have to subtract both sides by 2, that is f2 minus 2, that's equal to 15. So, or it can be written as 15 can be written as 3 into 5. What is 3? 3 is f0, and what is 5? 5 is f1. You can observe the terms of that can be written as f0 into f1. f2 minus 2, that is equal to f0 minus 1. Similarly, and the next value f3 is equal to 257. The similar way, when I have to subtract both sides by 2, that is f3 minus 2 is equal to 255. That is equal to 3 into 5 into 17, that can be written as f0 into f1 into f2. Similarly, similar way we are to taking f4, that is f4 minus 2 is equal to 65535. That is equal to 3 into 5 into 17 into 257, that is f0 into f1 into f2 into f3. So when I have to observe the terms of here, f1 minus 2, that's equal to f0 means, that is f0 divides f1 minus f2. Similarly, f2 minus 2 means, that is f0 divides f2 minus f1, or f1 divides f2 minus 2. So therefore, which implies the term is fn divides fm minus 2 if m must be greater than n. I can observe that index of f, here n is 0 and m is 1. Here also n is 0 and m is 2. Okay, when I have to take these two values, either n is equal to 0 or n is equal to 1, but m is equal to 2. So by using this concept, f0 divides f1 minus 2, f1 divides f2 minus 2, or f0 divides f2 minus 2. Similarly, f2 divides, by using this term, f2 divides f3 minus f2, or f1 divides f3 minus f2, or f0 divides f3 minus 2. So in general, we have to conclude, if n is less than m, here n is less than m, then fn divides fm minus 2. m must be greater than n. So this result is very important for the next theorem we have to prove. So that's why we have to taking this one. If m is greater than n, then fm and fn are relatively prime. Definitely, when I have to observe the value of consecutive value of Fermat numbers, all are odd number. You can observe the terms of all are odd numbers, and also some of them are prime numbers. Definitely f0 is not is equal to f1, f1 is not is equal to f2, f2 is not is equal to f3. So by using the same way, you can prove this one. By mathematically, when I have to prove this one, let us consider, suppose if it is having a divisor, that is a GCD of fm and fn or d. Since Fermat numbers are odd and the divisor is also must be odd, okay. If we set m is greater than n, means m is equal to n plus k. And also when I have to fix x is equal to 2 to the power of n, then what is the value of fm minus 2 divided by fn? You can observe the terms of fm minus 2 divided by fn. Earlier note, we have to put this one, just we have to, by observing that term is fn divides fm minus 2. So now I have to substitute that value of in the m, that is f suffix m is equal to n plus k minus 2 divided by fn. Now I have to substitute that value of the definition of the Fermat, that is 2 to the power of n plus k minus 1 divided by 2 to the power of n plus 1. Here in the numerator, that suffix, you can observe term is, that is 2 to the power of n plus k is there. So when I have to split that base here, that is 2 to the power of n into 2 to the power of k. So therefore that is 2 to the power of n into 2 to the power of k minus 1 divided by 2 to the power of n plus 1. So now I have to taking here this value, that is 2 to the power of n is equal to x. It can be rewritten as, the term is, that is 2 to the power of n whole to the power of 2 to the power of k. It can be rewritten like this, and also we have to substitute the value of 2 to the power of n is equal to x, that is 2 to the power of k minus 1 divided by x plus 1. Now let us consider the term of, suppose 2 to the power of k is equal to n. So the binomial expansion, the terms, it can be written as x to the power of n minus 1 divided by x plus 1, that can be written as x to the power of n minus 1 minus x to the power of n minus 2 up to that last two value, that is x minus 1. So instead of that value, that is 2 to the power of k by, so that is n, it can be written as like that, 2 to the power of n minus 1, that can be written as, that is 2 to the power of x to the power of 2 to the power of k minus 1 minus x to the power of, when I have to choose this one as n, that is n minus 2, or here 2 to the power of k minus 2, that implies, that is x minus 1, which implies the term is definitely fm minus 2 divided by fn, means it should be appear in the term of a polynomial. Definitely fn divides fm minus 2. So the polynomial equation either in the terms of integer or irrational number. So therefore definitely fn divides fm minus 2. So which implies the term is, what we have to consider here, consider the term is the GCD of fm and fn are d, which implies the terms is d divides fm and also d divides fn. So therefore d divides fn and d divides fm, it follows that definitely d divides fm minus 2. By using these two terms, when I have to take in the term of d divides fm minus of fm minus 2, fm get cancelled, that can be written as d divides 2. So this is not possible because d must be odd. So which implies the term is, you can conclude the terms of d must be a positive odd integer, and the term is d must be is equal to 1. The conclusion is that fm and fn are relatively prime if m is greater than n. Next theorem, there are infinitely many primes of Fermat numbers fn. definitely that must be containing infinitely many format number. If m is not is equal to n, that is the case if m is greater than n or if m is less than n, then the previous theorem that says that fm and fn are relatively prime. We know that f naught is a prime number that is equal to 3. We can consider that one as p1. Similarly, f1 is equal to 5, that is p2, that is also prime number. f2 is also prime number, that is 17, p3, and f4, that is also prime number, 257. The term of f naught is not is equal to f1. The term is f1 and f0 are relatively prime, means so definitely 3 and 5 is also a distinct prime numbers here, and here the term is f2 is not is equal to f1, they are relatively prime. So by using the same concept, fn is greater than 1 because f0 is equal to 3, definitely that must be having a divisor. So prime divisor we can say that is p, that is the term of pn we can consider here. For each fn, consider any prime divisor pn of fn. Since fm and fn are relatively prime and m is not is equal to n, means definitely pn is not is equal to pm. Since there are infinitely many format number, there are infinitely many format number means definitely that is infinitely many prime number containing in fn. So therefore there are infinitely many primes of the form of a format number. Next problem, show that f0 into f1 into f2 up to fn minus 1, that is equal to fn minus 2 for all n greater than equal to 1. Okay, once again we have to observe the terms as f0 into f1 into f2 up to fn minus 1, that is equal to fn minus 2 for all n greater than equal to 1. By using this one, we can show this one by induction method. Again, by using induction method, what is the first value? That is n is equal to 1. The result is true for n is equal to 1 by induction method. So now to substitute n is equal to 1 means the term can be written as here. To substitute n is equal to 1 means that is f0, that is the only first value. Here the term is f1 minus 2. So what is the value of that is f0, that is equal to f1 minus 2. So f0 is 3 and f1 is 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3 is equal to 3. LHS is equal to RHS. So therefore the result is true for n is equal to 1. Let us assume that the result is true for n minus k. So that is f0 into f1 into f2 up to f suffix k minus 1, that is equal to fk minus 2. You can call that is equation 2. Now we have to show that finally the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1, that is we should add another term here. We have to multiply the term here, that is f0 into f1 into f2 up to fk, that is equal to, the right hand side is f suffix k plus 1 minus 2. Finally we have to prove this one. Let us consider first, and also we can observe that equation 2 f0 to fk minus 1, that can be written as fk minus 2. So we have to use this one for the proof. Let us consider that LHS side is f0 into f1 into f2, that is up to fk, and the term of f0 to fk minus 1, that is fk minus 2 into fk, that is by using equation 2. And now finally we have to substitute that value of what is fk. So we have to substitute format number, that is 2 to the power of k plus 1 minus 2 into 2 to the power of k plus 1. Here plus 1 minus 2, so it can be written as minus 1, that is 2 to the power of to the power of k minus 1 into to the power of k plus 1. So we have to observe this one is a minus b into a plus b form. So it can be written as a square minus b square. What is a here? A is here to the power of k and the value of b is 1. So therefore that can be written as a square minus b square, or it can be written as to the power of k whole square minus 1 square. Or here also that power is 2 is there. So it can be written as in terms of to the power of k into to the power of 1. So minus 1. So therefore we should add that power here. The base is same here 2. So therefore this one is to the power of k plus 1. And also when I have to add and subtract 1 here, because finally we have to show that is f suffix k plus 1 minus 2. So that's why we have to add and subtract 1 here, and therefore it can be rewritten as 2 to the power of k plus 1 minus 2. That is this value, because fk can be written as 2 to the power of k plus 1. When I have to replace k by k plus 1, that is f suffix k plus 1 is equal to 2 to the power of k plus 1, hence that's equal to RHS side. So therefore the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1, hence we have to conclude the result is true for all n. Next problem, establish that any format number fn can be written as the difference of 2 square. Carefully observe the statement. Establish that any format number can be written as the difference of 2 squares, that is 2 consecutive numbers. Here the terms is, by using the definition, fn is equal to the power of n plus 1 if the first value, we can take in generally, we can show this one by generally first and then we can take in that by mathematically. When I have to substitute n is equal to 0, what is f naught? F naught is equal to 3. We know that is 2 to the power of 0 plus 1, that's equal to 2 plus 1, that's equal to 3. 3 can be written as 2 square minus 1 square, that is 4 minus 1, that's equal to 3. So we can observe the terms is f naught can be written as the difference of 2 square. There is a consecutive number 2 and 1 here. And similarly n is equal to 1. f1 is equal to 2 to the power of n plus 1, that is equal to 4 plus 1, that's equal to 5. So 5 can be written as difference of 2 square, that is 3 square minus 2 square, that is 9 minus 4, that's equal to 5. So therefore f1 can be written as difference of 2 squares. Similarly, that is here also we can observe the terms of this one is a consecutive number. And also the next one is fn, that is n is equal to 2, that is f2 is equal to, that is 16 plus 1. So that can be written as 9 square minus 8 square. Okay, in generally we have to prove this one. What is fn? Fn is an odd number. We can observe the terms of 3, 5, 17. We know that number, if it is an odd number, it can be written as, that is a 2m plus 1. Okay, observe that 2m plus 1 can be written as, finally we have to show this one, that is equal to m plus 1 whole square minus m square. M plus 1 whole square minus m square. This is a consecutive number. If fm is odd, fm odd can be written as, that is 2 to the power of n plus 1, that is odd means that is 2m plus 1, that is equal to m plus 1 whole square minus m square. When I have to expand the term of this one, definitely it will get to the 2m plus 1, because m square plus 2m plus 1 minus m square is there, plus m square and minus m square get cancelled, it will get the terms of 2m plus 1. This one show by mathematically, fn can be written as, that is You can observe the term here, the previous one here. Compare these two terms. We can find out what is the value of m. Here 2 to the power of m plus 1. Here also 2m plus 1. 1 get cancelled, means 2m is equal to 2 to the power of n, or m is equal to 2 to the power of n minus 1, not in terms of n minus 1, that is 2 to the power of n minus 1. Okay. By mathematically it can be written as of fn 2 to the power of n plus 1, that is equal to, here add multiply and divided by 2, it can be written as, that is 2 into 2 to the power of, here multiply the term here, the base is same, you can add that power, that is 2 to the power of n minus 1 plus 1. So this should be a term of m. This is the value of m here, that is it can be written as, that is 2m plus 1. What is that value of 2m plus 1 can be written as the previous slide, that is m plus 1 square minus m square. Now we have to substitute what is the value of fn, and is substitute that value of m, that is 2 to the power of n minus 1 plus 1 whole square minus 2 to the power of n minus 1 whole square. So if you have any doubt, just we have to substitute that value of f naught, definitely it will get the terms of 3 and 5. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion is, if it is a Fermat number, so that can be written as a difference of 2 square. So hence that conclude this session. Thank you.